If you're wondering what the difference is between mixtapes vs albums, you've come to the right place. Let's get started. Mixtapes and albums are both formats for releasing music, but they have some key differences in terms of purpose, production, and distribution. Here's a breakdown of the main differences between mixtapes and albums. Purpose. Mixtapes. Historically, mixtapes were originally compilations of songs created by DJs or artists and distributed for free. They were often used as a promotional tool to showcase an artist's skills, introduce new material, or remix existing songs. Mixtapes allowed artists to experiment with different styles and collaborate with other artists. Albums. Albums are more formal and commercially released collections of songs by an artist or a band. Albums are typically considered as cohesive bodies of work with a specific theme, concept, or narrative. They are often released for sale and generate revenue for the artist or record label. Production. Mixtapes. Mixtapes are generally created with fewer resources and a looser production process. Artists may use pre-existing instrumentals or beats from other songs and add their own lyrics or vocals. Due to their promotional nature, mixtapes often contain samples or unauthorized use of copyrighted material, which may be allowed under fair use or tolerated in the mixtape culture. Albums. Albums are typically more polished and undergo a more structured production process. Artists often work with producers, songwriters, and a dedicated team to create original compositions and recordings. The production quality of albums is generally higher, with professional mixing, mastering, and artwork. Distribution. Mixtapes. Traditionally, mixtapes were distributed for free, either as physical copies or downloadable files shared online. They were often available through websites, blogs, or mixtape hosting platforms. However, with the rise of streaming services, mixtapes are now also available on platforms like SoundCloud, DatPiff, and Spinrilla. Albums. Albums are typically released commercially and made available for purchase through various channels, such as physical copies, CDs, vinyl, and digital platforms, streaming services, online music stores. Artists or record labels often enter distribution deals to ensure widespread availability and promotion of the album. It's important to note that the distinction between mixtapes and albums has become blurred in recent years. Some artists release projects that blur the lines between the two formats, incorporating elements of both mixtapes and albums. The evolving music landscape and digital platforms have contributed to this convergence. Ultimately, whether an artist chooses to release a mixtape or an album depends on their goals, artistic vision, and the stage of their career. If you found this video interesting, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and let us know if we missed anything in the comments section. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future.